Hey everybody. It's a little windy today, so I hope you can hear me. Kind of in the garage right now, but this is my 1984 Fiero. I just bought it last fall here. It's almost May 2025. Um, I don't know if I'm going to fix the headlights or not. They're notorious for motors going out and then not working. We'll see when I get there. Just had a I don't know, I think he faked wiped out there. I think he faked it. There's Rocket. Say hi, Rocket. Yeah. Anyways, back to the car here. I've been driving it a few times, mostly just in town here. Like I said, it's a new car. It's automatic. It's got the Iron Duke in it. The other day, I drove it to the neighboring town where I work part-time. And on the way back home, the oil pressure light came on. It doesn't have an actual gauge or anything. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm stepping out in the wind here. But anyways, I changed the oil. It's still leaking. So this is my next step here. Oil sending unit. They're notorious for going out. But anyways, the guy that sold this to me said that this is the actual mileage on this car. And the way the interior is, like the seats and stuff, are in really good shape underneath this. Granted, they did have these on there. I'm going to take them off. But this is thin and it's still not wore out. I don't know how long those have been on there, but normally it's got a little, probably from a key or something on somebody's belt. But really, the seats aren't all that bad of shape. It's not that bad of shape in here, but this is hanging down from the sunroof. Thank goodness the sunroof doesn't leak though. But the center console here is all loose, and on the other side it's all from the heat and the sun and everything. The shifter here is broken, and then this is popped up. I think you can see it easier from the outside here. I'm going to be replacing all that. The sunroof does open up, so it opens up, it doesn't leak. This rattles a little bit, so I got a cushion stuck in there so it doesn't rattle. But I'm going to be fixing up the interior here a little bit, maybe modifying it a little bit, something here, there. I think that's supposed to be tighter. I don't think it's supposed to sag down like that. So I might see if I can fix that too. But otherwise, it doesn't seem like it's all that bad of shape. Just, 1984, it's 2005. That's 41 years. And obviously things, wear out over time. So, anyways, it's hard to see this, but on these engines, and I looked for videos on this, there's really not a lot, so I'm going to do this video for this. But if you can get up in here, you can see the oil filter right there. Over on this side, you can see it barely right there. That's where the oil sending unit is. And they're notorious for leaking. After I changed the oil, I started up and it spit out oil still, so I'm pretty sure that's where it's leaking from. So I'm going to change that out and then put this in. And so this is the original from 1984. There's newer ones that are upgraded. They're a little bit better, but they're longer. I'm going to stick with OEM on this. But the oil didn't leak before this happened, so all this oil that's on the engine here, that all came from this oil leak. Once I get it fixed, then I'll take it to a car wash and I'll wash it all off pretty good and see what happens. It don't have a lot of power. It's kind of fun to drive, we'll see what happens. My 14-year-old is going to probably learn how to drive in this vehicle. Well, my 16-year-old is going to be driving the Honda Pilot, so we'll see. I got the typical wear and tear. My son does auto body work. I'll probably pay him to touch all this stuff up, fix it. Looks like they when they washed the hood, they used a power washer and screwed up the paint on that too. So, but the first step is to get the oil leak fixed, and then we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Coming up in other videos and stuff here, my 14-year-old is going to be working on a 1984 Chevy pickup truck. We're going to be taking the motor and transmission and axles and stuff off of a 2005 Suburban and putting that on that pickup truck. So we're going to upgrade that for him, and then that's going to be his pickup truck when he turns 16. And then I also have my mudding pickup truck, and then I also have a 70 Chevelle, which I'm going to be restoring here shortly. So that'll be a few-year project, but hopefully this fall it goes in and gets a new floor put in it. That's the first step. So stay tuned for more upcoming videos on stuff like that. I may throw some other things in. I'm contemplating doing some reacting to the reactions of songs and stuff like that. So if this piques your interest, the cars mostly, then subscribe to this channel, and we'll hopefully get some videos out and stuff like that. I might end up selling this car too. I don't know. I've also got a 2009 Traverse that has a blown motor in it. I'm going to be swapping motors in that. And then I also have a 2005 Chevy Equinox, and you guys are probably like, well, those cars are just throwaway cars. Well, yes and no. I'm trying to teach my children how to fix things, and because a fool and their money are soon parted, and if you know how to fix things and stuff like that, then you'll be able to save more money, and knowledge is power. So all right, have a good day, guys. Thanks.